Hey, what's happening, guys? Today we are with the unboxing of the Micromax Canvas A1, the device which is running on Android One, which was announced on the Google I/O this year on the month of June. So finally we got the retail packaging which was finally announced in the market, and here we are with the unboxing and the impressions review of the Micromax Canvas A1. So it's a very square kind of a big kind of a box that you get, very good looking box comparing with the other box that we have already reviewed on the Android One, that is the Carbon Sparkle V. So those are one of the devices, and this is another device that came up running on the Android One capabilities and updates. And this device also promises the next 2 years updates when it comes to the Android update, like Android L or whatsoever that's coming in the later time of the after releasing the L. So we got a standard packaging over here. We got the Android One on the left hand side of the box, very sleek box, and at the bottom we have some of the informations like the manufactured by, the content, what is the content box, the September imports, and all these things that is there on the bottom. At the left you have the another time Android One branding, and nothing as such. At the bottom you have some of the highlights of this device, that is the 1.3 GHz quad-core processor. It is a 3G compatible device with the screen size of 4.5 inch, the RAM, and all the basic things that comes up on the packaging. And at the bottom of the device you see interesting feature that calls up Android One, which are always the latest version of Android hardware design, so you can play, watch, and work faster. So that is the new thing that the Google is planning up for the upcoming markets, especially the Asian markets, when it comes to giving the new kind of a device and the new kind of a feel when it comes to the hardware and the other features of the devices. So we'll just cut through the seals right now and dig into the box to see what how the device looks and what the packaging content of this device is finally when the out of the market boxes. So we are just digging in, and let me just quickly take it off the big outer cover of this packaging and dig into the box to see what's there furthermore. So we got a brilliant device on the front that's covered up. So let me just quickly take it off and keep it aside and dig in furthermore like what's there in the box. So keeping of the left hand side panel, we have got the battery, which is a 1700 milliamp hour battery, which we'll dig in later on. Then you got a small Micromax cutout for the uses and all. Then we got the manuals, downloading stuff and all, MLive, Micromax Live, some updates. Then there's the SAR information. Let me keep it aside. Then we have the warranty cards, the user guides, which we don't want to show at all. So the next very important thing that we get is a screen guard that comes pre-installed on the box, where you can just protect your screen for any damages and all. Then we got a kind of a very beautiful small finish kind of a watch kind of a box, wherein all the accessories are there, like the chargers and all these things. So first we got our hands on the USB chargers, which is also applicable for the syncings and all these things. So chargers are standard chargers. Also these are almost similar to the Carbon Sparkle V chargers or the Android One, another device that was launched by the Android One features and capabilities. Next we have got the headsets, which is almost similar, not almost similar, fully similar to what the Carbon headsets are. Very decent enough with a metallic kind of a finish at the ear tips. So let me just quickly keep it aside, and there is a accept and reject call button also in the headset. And then digging in furthermore, we have the chargers, which is the charging pins for your regular charging applications and charging up your phone, and the 700 mAh battery. So that's it pretty much out of the box. Let me quickly keep it aside and let me jump into the final two parts, that is the battery. Let me just quickly take off the back cover and the battery seal, whatever it's there, and dig into the battery to show you what's the battery all like. So 1700 mAh battery to me is good enough while using the Carbon phone, but let's see how the Micromax is actually working on the 700 mAh battery with their tweaks and whatever updates they have come up on this device. So we'll come up with the in-depth review as well. Do stay tuned for that. And that is when it comes to the battery, almost similar, identical battery when it comes to the Carbon, another release from the Android One, and the family's second release, that is the Micromax Canvas A1. So we are almost unboxing the phone. We have the phone with us. So this is what the phone looks like. Very good kind of a feel when it comes to your hold. We have the Micromax branding at the back. There is kind of a edged up dial when it comes to the Android One features and all. There is a round speaker, not a regular square featured speaker that we have seen on the Carbon. The camera is a little bit raised up. On the left we have the volume rockers, on the right is pretty much free, nothing as such. At the bottom we have the cutouts for your syncing, and the microphone is at the bottom, and at the top we have a hole for your 3.5mm audio jack. So that's it pretty much when it comes to the hardware thing. It has got a 4.5-inch screen, which we will see that how the screen is looking when it comes to after putting on the battery on this device. So let me quickly just take off the back cover and show you the back cover, how this device and the back cover looks like. So back cover is pretty much identical. There is a same kind of a issue that we are seeing when it comes to using both of the back covers. It is a little bit tapered up volume rocker, so might be it won't come up, I believe so. So that's it pretty much, nothing as such. When it comes to the camera, you can see it's a little bit dented up, kind of a new kind of a design, when it kind of a silvery kind of a finish. There are two SIM slots, 1 and 2, then is the expandability up to 32GB on this device. And the speaker grills are at the bottom, where you get the round kind of a speaker grill when it comes to after you are putting up your back cover. So that's it pretty much. Let me just quickly turn on the device, and I'll just skip some of the settings and all, so that we don't waste much of a time when it comes to actually using up the device and showing you how this device performs. So when it comes to the design of this device, the Android One, both of the devices looks pretty similar. The Carbon Sparkle V and the Micromax Canvas A1, they have almost the fully same specifications of the screen size, the RAM and all these things. The 1.3 GHz processor is also there. It's also running out of the box 4.4 KitKat out of the box as well. So accessories also are also similar on this device, like the headsets that we have had a word with you guys and all. That's it pretty much when it comes to the box features and all. Let me just quickly show you what's there on the device. So device looks pretty much same when it comes to once it's powered up. We get all the applications like Keep. The Micromax Live also is here when it comes to specifying some of the applications on this device, and Quick Office is here as well. So all the Google applications comes pre-installed on this device, as it's running on Android, and Google is part of Android features and all. So we get about 2.27GB storage out of the box, but same we have seen on the Carbon side, it doesn't work when it comes to camera. We need to put a micro SD card. So on the local markets we get a free 8GB of memory card coming out with the box. So that's it pretty much. This device is running on Android 4.4 KitKat. We'll come up with all the in-depth features, how the camera is performing and all the benchmarks and all. So Google Now is also here, same identical to the Carbon Sparkle V. Will come up more, so do stay tuned to us. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next video.